Hi everybody, Dan Illman here. Special coverage of the $25,000 guaranteed late pick 4 at Hastings Park on Monday. The sequence, races 7 through 10, and we'll begin with the $50,000 Hard Rock Casino Stakes at 6.5 furlongs around 2 turns. The horses are going to have to beat the number 8, My Aunt Mo, a debut winner going 3.5 furlongs at Hastings and showing big speed. No surprise, she's a daughter of Uncle Mo. She ran okay at Emerald Downs in her most recent start, but she's going to have to pass the 2-turn test in here. I'm going to use her as an A to kick off my guaranteed pick 4. When I mean A, we're talking about Ticketmaker plays, and you can, of course, access Ticketmaker on drf.com. 2 ways, though. I think the number 7, Astarte, who's still a maiden, I think this horse has a chance, especially with the additional distance and with the likelihood of a fast pace. Astarte finished behind My Aunt Mo in that 3.5 furlong race at Hastings Park. But this horse is not really bred for that sort of short distance. Plus, she was down on the inside and rallying in traffic late. It was a good effort. Last time out at 6 furlongs, she was beaten by the 5 Allotment who's in this field. She came very, very wide in the stretch. She came with a good late run. I think she is slowly improving. I think distance is her friend. I think you're going to give her a little bit of pace. You're going to get the right price. So my A's, the 8, very logical, My Aunt Mo, 2-1 on the morning line. The 7, Astarte, 6-1 on the morning line. My B's would be the 5 Allotment, who won a maiden special weight at 6 furlongs, appreciated the stretching out in distance last time out, and the 6 Suzette, who was entered for a $16,000 tag in her career debut. This is a pretty big step up in class, but boy, she hammered that field last time out. And the progeny of Overanalyze are really getting off to a hot start. So for me, the A's 7-8, the B's 5-6, Astarte. Perhaps an interesting price play from a single race standpoint. Second leg of the $25,000 guaranteed pick 4 at Hastings Park on Monday. Race number 8, mile and a 16th. It's the Pacific Customs Brokers Distaff Handicap. $50,000 is the purse. I got 1A in this race. And I think I'm the most likely winner in this pick 4 sequence, since your morning line favorite, the number 7 Snuggle, 6-5 on the morning line, 7 for 13 lifetime, only off the board once in her career. Now, she got beat at odds on last time out in the Monashee handicap. I wonder if Rico Walcott moved a little too soon. Opening up a big lead, turning into the stretch, Snuggles got late, was run down by Victress. I really appreciate this horse's tactical speed. I think she's going to be in a prime position when the real running begins, about 3/16 of a mile from home. And you just can't throw this horse out, I think, in the form that she's in, with her consistency, with her speed figures. But she's not going to be a complete single. She'll get most of my weight as my lone A, but there will be one backup, the 5, Princess Katie. Princess Katie, I think distance is what she wants to do. She showed that by winning the Irish Day Stakes at Emerald Downs, going a mile in 2016. Now, she got a great pace set up that day. Unfortunately, that race preceded an extremely long layoff. Trainer Robert Gilker brought Princess Katie back. I'm not worried about the first start off the long layoff. She probably needed it. She improved last time out at Emerald Downs, going a mile in the Boeing. This horse has run well at Hastings in the past, and in the third start of the form cycle, I think that Princess Katie is rounding into her best form. So she'll be my backup in the second leg of the $25,000 guaranteed pick 4. Third leg is the big one. The Pacific Customs Brokers Classic Handicap, your DRF.com Formulator Race of the Day. Free Formulator past performances available on the Race of the Day event page on DRF.com. 2 A's for me. The horse to beat's the number 2 Modern, no doubt about it. You don't need me to tell you that. This horse has won a third of 30 lifetime starts. Gate-to-wire winner of the Lieutenant Governors last time out. My main concern with Modern is this. Well, he's a very likely winner on paper. There is the chance that there's going to be a good pace. And we know Modern is a strong front runner, but if there are other speeds, Modern's now going to have to go a mile and an eighth. And if he gets pressured early, there's a chance that he gets fatigued late, and he could set things up for a late runner. And that late runner for me is the number 4, Calgary Caper. Calgary Caper excels at a mile and an eighth. I think he's slowly getting back into his good form. He couldn't catch Modern last time out, getting blinkers for the first time, but it was a good wide run. He showed some late interest at a mile and a 16th. If Modern gets hounded early, Calgary Caper at a nice price can come with a late run. Those are my 2 A's. One backup in here is the 5, Sabado Alegre. Now, my concern with Sabado Alegre is he could be one of those pace horses that pressures Modern in the early portion, but he looked so good last time out, winning a $35,000 optional claimer with a competitive buyer speed figure, that I at least have to have him somewhere on my ticket. So the 2 and 4, A. The 5, Sabado Alegre, is a B. We'll conclude the sequence. Don't get any easier. 1 3/8. starter handicap for 8,000. I had to use 3As in this race. This is a wide open race, I thought. I think We Found Gold is very logical. The number 6, the source is coming into the race off of a win against 8,000 beaten claimers. Beat a horse in here named Peace Arch, a solid enough runner. You're not going to get a lot of value, but I think you have to use this horse in any kind of multiple race wager. The number 7, Peace Arch, who is beaten by We Found Gold, is going to be a forward presence. I think the distance is very concerning, but there's a chance that Peace Arch can sneak away to a lonely lead. And then the horse I'm going to use, the 10, Killarney Kid. And if I'm out of this pick 4, I'll be betting Killarney Kid to win. Killarney Kid, I just think, classes up very well. He's been running in the 11 level. He's been running for 16,000 without much success. But I think at this level, at this distance, given a fast pace, Killarney Kid is going to come with a late rally for trainer Darrell Stewart. 3, 6, 7, and 10, I believe. Yes, 6, 7, and 10. My A's in the final leg of the $25,000 guaranteed pick 4 at Hastings Park on Monday. Races 7 to 10, including the DRF.com Formulator race of the day. The sequence begins at 4:20 Pacific. Best of luck.